Hey guys, ankhgaming back with you again, and guess what? We're back with our sealed pool. We want a booster pack for beating a Johnny. Let's crack it and see what we got. We're going to look at these cards in more depth since we kind of breezed over our stuff last time. And, let's see, a Terramorphic, a Taste the Blood. Damage target creature, or target player you gain 1 life. That card's bad. Ravenous Rats, another Distress, Vampire Nighthawk, another Frost Breath. Vampire Nighthawk's very good. Another Tricks of the Trade, Divination. So we got some stuff for our deck. Tectonic Rift, another Flames of the Firebrain. Now that we can splash 2 of. So yeah, it's looking. Oh, into Shivan Dragon. Shivan Dragon was my favorite card when Revised came out. Absolute favorite card. Unbeatable Dragon. That's basically what he was. And he seems like he'd be pretty good in this format. And this just really pushed our red to a new level, but our black also got pumped up because yet another Ravenous Rats plus the Vampire Nighthawk really puts us someplace. But I think with Terramorphic Expanse, we're definitely in a position where we want to change up the deck and splash something. Maybe we want to switch to a red-white aggro deck. Let's look at what we were playing in blue. Yeah, we were playing Fairy Invaders in blue, that was it. So let's change it up here. We're going to drop some stuff that's not very aggressive and see what we can possibly build. Actually, let's just drop... Can I clear the entire deck? No. Alright, so these were the white cards I liked. We got an artifact we want, which is Terramorphic. Not enough in green that we wanted. Let's look at the red. So let's sort by color. We get a shock, a sliver. All slivers I have control have first strike. That's not that good. Flames of the Firebrand. Oh, we only have 1. I thought we had 2 of those. Slivers have haste. 7/7 giant. Destroy target land creatures without flying can't block this turn. Huh. You know, in reality, we didn't get as much as I would have hoped in the splashes here. What do we have in black? We have a Murder, a Scorpion, this Grim whatever thing, Double Sign in Blood, Ravenous Rats. We have some really interesting black control cards. And our blue is kind of controlling. Our white is good, but I want to try something a little different this time. I'm just cutting stuff here, guys. So let's cut stuff. Here's what I want to see. I like some of our black. Our black is a very heavy commitment, though. I don't mind Ravenous Rats. I actually like the card. I like Sign in Blood. I like Vampire. I like this guy. I like this thing. I like that. I like that. And those are the cards I like in black. That puts us at... Let's get rid of all of our land. Confirm. Okay, so this puts us at 3 land, and... Let's go ahead and cut these for right now. This messes up my math. We have 9 black cards. And what I like in red was Shock, Flames of the Firebrand. And I like Shivan. I do like Shivan. But I like the Marauder. But that's it. So, now let's go to blue. Now in blue, I like Fairy Invaders. I like Tricks of the Trade, but I don't think we can really swing Tricks of the Trade. What do we have for creatures, though? We have Singar, we have Double Flyer, some rats. So in reality, our blue doesn't mesh that well. The only advantage for our blue that I see right now is that the blue doesn't require a heavy commitment to get the best cards out of blue. But I don't see enough in red that I want to play just to play red. I do think we need this. Where's that equipment? I think the sword is important in this deck. And let's look at our red creatures again. Any in here that we could play? Return a creature that died this turn. I don't like that it is a sorcery. Can I look at this, please? Can you zoom in? Choose an online card that discarded. Yeah, if this was the one that made him discard 2 cards, it would be pretty cool. So we could go white and play like the Hawks, like just the random flyers. How many cards do I need? Let's cut the blue out of the deck. So right now, if I cut the blue and I have the red as a splash, I need 10 cards. How many cards do I have in white that I want to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 that I want to play in red or in white. And blue I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what the tearing is about. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't think Scroll Thief's that good in this deck, but let's give this a try. You know what? I will play Glimpse the Future in this deck because it's more of a dig deck. And in more of a dig deck, I do like Turn to Frog. It gives me a way to kill big guys. I don't mind the Vulture because it flies on its own. I like this. Play the Dragon. And my Fairy Invaders. That gives me 20 cards. Oh, this tearing is really taking me off, guys. I don't really like Mind Spring in this deck, though. Is that weird? I have too many draw effects already. So with all of our draw effects, what I really want is just a solid creature. And a 4/5 that comes to play tapped is not my ideal of a solid creature. I do want to play 22 spells, the rest land. And right now we are heavy on black. Our curve is okay. Sort by cost, please. I have a 1/3 I can play. I have an Unsummon. Unsummon is a good card. And with all my... Oh, just 2 Sign and Bloods and Divination. Still with those and other spells I have, I think I don't actually mind Unsummon. We only have 10 creatures in the deck, though. That is a concern. Black had no creatures I wanted. Red had any splashable creatures top end? Not really. So yeah, what we add here then, in this case, is I go with Unsummon. I like Unsummon. Now we add lands. Auto adjust, what do you think? It thinks 3 mountains, that's wrong. Actually, let's just get rid of all these. We'll do this for now, confirm. It's 35 cards. Let's add in our artifact, or our Terramorphics. So now we have 16 land. Yeah, I was going to play 18 land. I only want 1 mountain in the deck, period. So I can go 6, 8, 1. I think that's a good... The 6 islands is kind of loose, but with the Terramorphic, it's really like having 9, 11, 4. As far as your odds to draw them. So confirm. And let's save this. Save changes. Save. Alright. And let's duel Jace Berlin. Balerin. I guess that's how most people say it. I don't know what it values my deck strength as, but I value this as a sealed deck as pretty good. I wouldn't mind this deck. Alright, this hand, let's see. I can cast 1 spell. I play first. My odds of hitting a mount or a swamp, I have effectively 11 sources in the deck, and I've drawn 1. So my odds of drawing 1 with 33 cards left in the deck is about 33%. My odds of drawing land are higher, but any land does not necessarily mean good news. So we will draw a new hand. Now this hand is fine. Red's our splash color, and we have all blue cards and mana to cast them, plus a divination to get ahead on cards again. I like this hand. Not to mention, or not to forget to mention, I guess, Scroll Thief on the play is much better than Scroll Thief on the draw, so I don't mind Scroll Thief. And we have the Condor to help him get in the air, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, we got no plays on turn 1 or 2. Once we hit 3 mana, though, we got lots of plays to make. I will run out Scroll Thief most likely first. I doubt he has 2-drop. Oh, he does. He has the 1/3. 1/3 makes me want to go ahead and play Divination first. But I could draw a kill spell. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play Scroll Thief just because. Yeah, I like Scroll Thief there, I think. I will block 100%. Okay, double Maritime Guard. So here we're just gonna get the Condor down, and I really need a land though. Yeah, we're gonna Divination. I'm not in any pressure here, so we'll Divination. There we go. We hit a land drop. That's what we wanted. So we'll go ahead and pass. So what we're looking for here is another land drop, so that way we can play Condor plus Rats. Unsummon, not a great unsummon. He's going to get me for 2 damage, set me back a little tempo, but that tempo play isn't worth the price of a card. It's like he shocked me. That's kind of what it's like. Not the best shock world either. And that's his only play for the turn. That's not very good. I don't know what counterspells are in the game, but what I want to do is I want to go ahead and just play Ravenous Rats. Get Jace down a card, why not? I could have gone for the option of playing Fairy Invaders to surprise block one of his guys, but I'm more afraid of counterspell than I am of... I actually just want to play Giant Scorpion here. Scroll Thief is great, but I'm not getting through any time with Scroll Thief. Condor is an option. Condor would let me start attacking with my other 1/1, but I don't think it's enough damage to be worthwhile. I think the 1/3, he gets through on his own. Opponent should never want to block it. Plays a 2/5. Whenever a source deals damage to the Sphinx, its controller puts that many cards from his library into his graveyard. Not the big a deal. Especially when you have something like Vampire Nighthawk. Which, this is, yeah, it's the time for Vampire Nighthawk. We definitely attack with our 1/3. I am willing to trade it with any of his guys. And I have a Death Touch blocker, so he may bounce it and get in for, like, big 4 damage. We're okay with that. I'd rather him be tempted to unsummon my Nighthawk and get in for 4. That would tell me, for one, that Jace has not much in the way of threats. What is scary here is Harbor Serpent. Can't deal with that guy right now. Flames of Firebrand, not ideal draw. Here, I'm going to go ahead and attack with the 1/3 again. Jace has 6 mana, 2 cards in hand. So either he has land, or he has some kind of flash spell, like a counter spell. It does make me leery of my Fairy Invaders, but I'm still going to go ahead and cast it on his turn. It can't get through right now, so it's kind of meh. There we go, he has Fairy Invaders. Which, I guess just means I want to cast mine. While he's tapped out. Sorry about that, I hit the mic. Okay, so this board is clogging up. The main advantage I have is I have Death Touch guys, and I do have kill spells. If I can deal with this 2/5, I'm in pretty good space. And if he plays all of his lands, then my dragon can go to town. If he plays all of his cards. Okay, at this point, I want to go ahead and attack with both... No, just this one. I was thinking I want to attack with both my Death Touchers, but I don't actually want him to trade his 3/3 for my 2/3. We're going to play the dragon, If he has an unsummon or something, he can kill it. Okay, he has Essence Scatter. That was going to get it anyways at this point. We're okay with that. Dragon was not essential to our path to victory. We do have a Rise from the Grave, which will let us return one of any creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield, which is going to end up pretty handy. Attack. I have Flames the Firebrand, so if I attack with my 2/3, he blocks, I can Flames it for 2. Yeah, actually, I like this. Do I like attacking with that, though? No. I like this attack. He should block this 2/3 or trade. I'm fine with either outcome. Okay, so Jace has 1 card in hand. We're gonna hope that this works. Oh my gosh. I don't have red mana. Nah! Okay, well that was fine. Nothing died. I got milled a couple cards, but with Rise from the Grave in hand, that's not the worst. Though I only have 1 mountain in the deck, so that could kill me. Close? I could Rise from the Grave with my 5/5, but I think I'm going to play these 2 guys out right now. Really, I want to use the Rise from the Grave to get my flyer or his flyer into play. Alright, Jace is out of cards. He's countering my Condor. That's quite okay. Condor is a 2/1 flyer. It's not getting in anytime soon. Tricks of the Trade. That's bad. Ooh, that's real bad. So I do need to make my 5/5 flyer pronto. He's going to bash. And I'm going to start counterattacking. So we have 3 more turns to live, if nothing changes. We have spells that just kill this guy, though. A 4/4 is almost as good as a 5/5, but it's not quite, so let's get the 5/5. Five is big beats. I suppose I could have attacked first. In hindsight, that would have been better. I think these are appropriate attacks. If he trades here, he's super dead. Okay. We do have lifelink, so we're going to be gaining life here, though we are milling for 3 cards. We are down to 16 now in our deck. No. Yeah, there it goes. It's milling now. Okay, we do need to not mill our mountain. I did forget about that again. We haven't even seen a Terramorphic Expanse yet, so that's not good. That 2 life we gained, actually, when we gain another 2 life, that buys us a whole nother turn. Which would be very important. Another Maritime Guard, that's fine. Now he has the option, though, of putting 3 Maritime Guards in front of my Crocodile. Or not Crocodile, my Scorpion. Let's go ahead and get the mountain now. So that way we don't mill it. And then we'll go ahead and play our Vampire. Jace has no cards in hand, so let's think about this for a second. If I attack with my 1/3, he's going to block with something, which means my other 1/3... Well, okay, let's just do our attack. So we know we're attacking with this guy. He won't block there. We attack this guy, he blocks there, we mill 3, that's fine. Attack 5/5, if we have to mill 5... So we mill 3 this turn, 5 next turn. That is 11, 12 with my draw step, so that's fine. If I attack the 1/3, he probably blocks with all those guys, and that's fine. I think this is our attack this turn. Or actually, do I even need the Fairy Invaders? I don't think I need the Fairy Invaders to attack. I think that's my attack this turn. I win this race because of the life gain. Next turn I have a big attack. Jace drew a land. Jace is in trouble then. Our burn spells are online, which will give us the option to just kill this guy now. So yeah, we can't lose. So let's just do this. So we'll just burn out his 5/3 unblockable. And that's G's. There's no way we're losing this game now. We'll just go ahead and attack with our 2/3. Do I need to attack something else? 2/3 and 5/5. We're going to force him to block with his 2/5. There we go. We're going to mill 5 cards. That's not going to hurt us at all. We're too far ahead on the board for it to matter anymore. He milled us. Our murder. That's fine. Jace drew a land, so we've won, guys. That's a win. And he's doing the old I got nothing attack. Well, Singar will eat one of your buddies. I don't know why the computer is doing this, because even if I didn't block, I don't die. All he did was grow my team and kill all of his creatures. With no cards in hand. Now that play'd be a lot more suspect if he didn't play his only card in hand. He just insta-played the land though. Bad computer AI. Alright, and now we just kill him. Reanimated 5/5 for the Whizzle. No cards in hand, so we can't lose, so no worries. Uh-oh. Creatures, I'm gonna make sure your guy still dies. Boom, shocked. He's gonna die. Continue. Alright, we don't get a pack for this win though, which is very unfortunate. Boom, 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 boom. So, let's see. Looks like I'll unlock a pack there, and that's it. So, the way the sealed works is you get to play through this sealed campaign each time you open a random set of sealed boosters. I don't know how I feel about that because the card pool seems very limited. But it is an interesting new addition, and I'm sure the expansions, the DLC, will add a lot to that. But thanks for watching, guys. This is the 3rd episode of the Duels of Planeswalkers, or Magic 2014. Thanks for watching. Ankhgaming out.